Allah is my heart's speech, your mercy is what I beseech. Keep in my heart your remembrance, and in your deen allow me to advance. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على نبيه ومصطفاه نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to a new edition of Ask Huda. We're approaching the end of the great month of Ramadan. May Allah accept from all of us. A quick reminder of our phone numbers: area code 002-0238-555-248 or 249, and the email address is ask@huda.tv. I would like also today inshallah to comment on the mandate of paying Sadaqatul Fitr or Zakatul Fitr, in addition to answering your pending questions and the upcoming phone calls inshallah Azza Jal. May Allah help us to do so and give us the right answer. Ameen. Suhail had a question. She said, my cousin's daughter is very poor. She would like to get married soon. Can I pay for her wedding and consider my zakah, or can I give her my zakah and she can use it for her wedding? First of all, is it permissible to pay the poor person, whether he or she, from the zakah fund in order to enable them to get married? Yes, of course. This is one of the eligible resources to spend your zakah on. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala furthermore promised to assist those who are looking forward to get married in order to protect their chastity and remain modest and start a Muslim family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah An-Nur, أَنْكِحُوا الْأَيَامَ مِنْكُمْ وَالصَّالِحِينَ مِنْ عِبَادِكُمْ وَإِمَائِكُمْ إِنْ يَكُونُوا فُقَرَاءَ يُغْنِهِمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. Let those who are single amongst you get married, whether from the men or the women, boys or girls. In case that they're poor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will enrich them out of His bounty, will give them ghina, and will suffice for their needs out of His bounty. Indeed, Allah is sufficient for the needs of His servants, and He's fully aware of those who are truly in need. So giving them from the zakah and from the voluntary charity is highly recommended. Now the second part of the question, which is buying, for instance, appliances and wedding preparations for her out of the zakah fund, or give her the money. I believe that you should give her the money, and she knows best. And also, by the way, normally in giving the zakah on cash or investment, they should give it in cash. The poor knows better what he or she or his family are in need for most. You're not required nor asked to buy food or clothes for them or school supplies and say they need it better. So you give her the cash, and again, you don't have to tell her this is a zakah money, since you know for sure that she's eligible. In other words, it says she's very poor. Okay? Barakallah fika Suhail. Muhammad from the KSA says, in India there is no iqamah to commence the prayer. They simply make another adhan. Is it permissible? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the form of calling iqamah, which is a call to establish the prayer right before the prayer. Is a little different than what you hear in most countries, since you're living in the KSA. So they call the iqamah in dual. So they say, حَيَّ عَلَى الصَّلَاةِ حَيَّ عَلَى الصَّلَاةِ. They say it twice. حَيَّ عَلَى الْفَلَاحِ حَيَّ عَلَى الْفَلَاحِ. They say it twice. Also الشهادة, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. What is the origin of that, and what is the right way? The hadith, which is narrated by Anas ibn Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, and it's a sound hadith collected by both al-Bukhari and Imam Muslim and others. He says, أمر بلال, may Allah be pleased with him, Bilal ibn Rabah was commanded, أن يشفع في الآذان وأن يوتر في الإقامة إلا الإقامة, He was ordered by whom? By the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. أن يشفع في الأذان. الشفع is the dual or the even, and al-witr is the odd. And يشفع في الأذان. So when he calls any statement in the adhan, he should say it twice. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. الشهادة أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, and so on. But in the case of the iqamah, he was ordered to أن يوتر, to say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, أشهد أن محمد رسول الله, حي على الصلاة, حي على الفلاح. Guess what the hadith says? أن يوتر في الإقامة إلا الإقامة, except when he comes to say قد إقامة الصلاة, then he should say it twice by saying قد إقامة الصلاة وقد إقامة الصلاة, الله أكبر الله أكبر, لا إله إلا الله. So this is the sunnah, and this is the obvious hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. Other than that is also permissible, what you see in India, but it is not the most right way. The most right way is what's presented in the sound hadith. I'll get back to the adhan after I take a few calls, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Sarfraz from United Arab Emirates.
Yes, assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Is this Sheikh Salah?
Speaking, yes, sister.
Yes, Sheikh Salah. Sheikh Salah, I have a question. First of all, I just quickly want to take 5 seconds and say that my husband and I are very big fans of you and your channel, and we are really thriving in Islam. I cannot believe I'm talking to you. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you all. I have a question, please, that my brother is staying in America, and that my husband wants to ask if some people do, like if I get pregnant, to have a baby over there, just to have citizenship of the baby and come back for security of the future. But my question is it allowed for me to stay away from my husband for 6-7 months? And I am not so interested, but if it is halal, then if my husband is happy, I will do it and then come back here. And please, Sheikh Salah, second question is for my younger sister, because I pray for her, and I'm very worried for her and for everything. She says that every time she reads Quran, she only finds there is punishment from God. So I want her to have in her heart the hidayah. So please advise me.
What about your sister? What's happening with her?
She is normal. She is practicing, but she's not. I want her to practice Islam, to do the parda, to do more than prayers, to feel, to be the Muslim, follow the sunnah, everything. But everything she does not follow, because and everything she says, it cannot just be ruled from Allah. For example, that day we spoke about pictures. I told her the rahmat will not come, the angels. She said everything cannot be punishment from God. And I told her try to read the Quran and learn. But she says that everything I read is punishment, punishment. I don't believe that only God is only punishing. So I want her to read and learn and practice. So please advise me.
Inshallah Azza.
And please do answer my first question, that I don't want to be away from my husband for 6-7 months in America. So if it's okay for me, I will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Sarfraz. May Allah bless you and your family. Inshallah, I'll answer you. Brother Muhammad from the case A. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Sheikh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah wa shukrullah.
Okay, I have 3 questions. My first question is that is there the same reward for performing a Hajj that is wajib and a voluntary Hajj?
The reward of performing Hajj, is it the same in the case of performing the first Hajj and any other Hajj afterward?
Yes.
Okay.
And my second question is, what is the reward for performing Umrah, if inshallah it is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
The reward of performing Umrah, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And my third question is that what are the acts of worship that would intercede for us on the Day of Judgment?
Okay.
Okay, shukran.
Thank you, Muhammad. Brother Muhammad from Iraq. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Inshallah, soon it will be the free Iraq, the free Islamic country of Iraq, inshallah. Go ahead.
Inshallah, barakallah feek.
Wa feekum.
You as dua, inshallah, Sheikh, always.
Every night, the Muslim Ummah is praying in the Taraweeh. May Allah free Iraq from the foreign occupation, from the Crusaders, and from the deviant sects. And may Allah spread the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad Salah all over Iraq.
Ameen ajma'in. Jazakallah khair.
Wa jazakum.
Allah bless you, Sheikh.
Ameen. Thank you.
Sheikh, I've got only one question. We're going to the mosque for the Fajr prayer. The Imam, he does the dua of qunut while he's inside the prayer. Is it permissible in Islam or not?
Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. Jazakallah khair. And this is in Iraq. It's kind of weird because in Iraq they don't follow mainly the Shafi'i madhab. Inshallah, we'll answer this. Let me take Mr. Fraz's question. It's a tough one, but would like to separate between the ruling and the emotions. Is it permissible to deliver your baby anywhere? Yes, it is permissible as long as it is safe, especially when you have a safe operation, safe delivery, and all of that. Is it permissible to deliver the baby in the States, for instance, in order to get the citizenship? It's tough to answer that because normally it's given to those who are living there permanently, and that's their policy. That's why they give the citizenship. So some people take advantage of this and they travel. The only thing I object to what you said is for security. When we put our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these things do not pop up in our minds because you never know. Just imagine, because of the recent hurricane Irene, and before that Rita and Katrina and others and Frederick, Americans run away from their homes. Millions are stranded in the streets and without electricity. If you're talking about security, security is in trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Security is in preparing yourself to enter heaven, to receive salvation on the day of judgment. Having the blue passport does not secure you a seat in heaven at all. I don't want to speak in a way to repel you or offend you and say, no, do not, because my children are Americans. But this is not the issue. They don't know, and it's not a big deal, because we're just living there. But traveling there in order to deliver the baby, to get the citizenship, that's something that the country did not make in order to issue the citizenship. But if it is legal, then according to Sharia, there is no problem. But the other problem is relating to leaving your husband for 6 months or 7 months. And as I could hear and sense from you that, mashallah, you love him so much, you don't want to stay away from him, and burden your sister and live with her, with the difficulty of living there without a male mahram, having your brother-in-law all the time at the house, staying in an moment with your husband, helping and assisting each other. But is it permissible to travel to those countries and have the operation there and give the birth? It is permissible. My objection is concerning this. The richest country on earth will become like Somalia as of today. To anything, if you want it, he would say to it. And please pay attention to this. He would say to it. So how would he speak to it while it does not exist? Will it exist? If we truly believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we would put our trust in Him as it should be. This is the real security. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
I have 4 questions outside the masjid. So are we supposed to pray outside Tahiyat al-Masjid?
Okay.
Okay. Number 3 is how do you know count of your salah?
Mr. Fraz, may Allah guide her. You know what the Ummah is really missing is study out of ignorance, out of no knowledge. In Surah Fatir, here are the scholars who does not study. Aqidah is the base or the foundation which establishes the deen. Without Aqidah, which deviated and will deviate